Yeah, I've been trapping around the world. I sit on my balcony and wonder how you're feeling. I got a career that takes my time away from women. I cannot.
What's up, babies? So this is my first official video back. I've rebranded everything, so I hope y'all like that little intro that I just put together. You already read by the title, so you already know what this video is. You already know what we're gonna be talking about. Here's a little disclaimer. If you my mama, you my daddy, my auntie, any family member, go ahead and click off now, because yeah. So real quick, I took a poll to my Instagram just now, and it's still, well, today being the day that I did it, when this video drops, I probably, yeah, the video dropped later. So, but I took a poll to my Instagram and I asked what story times y'all want to hear. So this one is a fan favorite. Like, so many people suggested this one. What am I doing? So many people asked about this one, so this is what we finna do. Let's get into it. Okay, so I did an outfit change. I put my AirPod in, and I'm about to actually do my makeup at the same time because I'm getting ready to go out. So this can be like a get ready with me. I was in the 9th grade. We're gonna give this person a name. We're gonna name them. We're gonna name him Michael, but his name is not Michael. Let's just put that out there. His name is not Michael. I met Michael. Hold on. I met Michael when I was it was a summer going into 9th grade. So I'm a smart kid. And I was taking high school classes in middle school. So that summer, I was supposed to go to the high school that I was going to preview a class that I was supposed to take, right? So guess who else was there? Kids who was needing summer school. Red flag number one, because why am I even giving somebody who's in summer school that kind of time? I think my brow is too black. It's too dark. I messed up. But yeah, why was I even like giving, y'all see it? Why was I even giving him that kind of, like, somebody who was failing, that kind of attention? Be for real. So let me just use this wipe that I got. I just need to take some off. Like, so why was I giving? I don't know. Maybe I was just like so excited for high school. Maybe I just fell in love. I don't know. But I definitely gave him that time of day. Jesus Christ. So Michael was taking summer school, of course, and Michael had a mutual friend named, we're gonna give him a name. His name's gonna be Jeremiah. His name isn't Jeremiah, but we're gonna call him Jeremiah. He had a mutual friend named Jeremiah. Jeremiah used to go to elementary school with me, and my cousin was witnessing all this too. So with me and my cousin, but Jeremiah wasn't in the right grade, and Jeremiah ended up leaving us to move up to be where he needs to be. So now that we got that out the way, Michael and Jeremiah are friends, and we're doing these classes. It's over the course of like a week or two, I think. So we doing these classes, and he was really like weird to me at first, but he catches my attention. And I can remember one day he had offered me me and my cousin, of course, some candy. And it was, I never forget, it was some Sour Patch Kids. It was a Sour Patch candy. And Sour Patch candy. And offered me the Sour Patch Candy. And I just was like, oh, that's so sweet. But mind you, at that point, I really didn't like him too much. Then in Jeremiah was like, I forget how it went, but he was like, oh, I'm finna put you on, yada, yada, yada. My dog said, what's up? You know how that go. And so I was just like, me being me, I was just like, he said, what's up? He said, what's up? But being awkward and weird, mind you, because I'm like an incoming freshman. Like, I just got out of 8th grade. And so I was just like, okay. So we exchanged, well, no, we ain't exchanged numbers yet. We just like used to hang out because we used to have these breaks. And we would like be in the classes. Everybody would be in the classes. Oh, and we was in the same hallway. So while he was like a door down from me doing whatever he was doing, the little summer school, I was the other side doing what I was supposed to be doing. And we would have these breaks. And so after that whole little put me on fiasco, we would like hang out during the breaks and we'd be like flirting, all that kind of stuff. Mind you, at this time, I didn't really know what grade he was in. So then one day I had this white teacher. That lady was so annoying. But I had heard, and I think she had seen or heard that I was flirting around with him, and she was just like, I'm gonna tell you this, and y'all, I wish I would have listened to her. She was like, I'm gonna tell you, you leave that boy alone. You leave these boys alone. They don't want nothing but trouble. Whole time I was the one that wanted trouble. And y'all finna figure out why real soon. So then I'm like, yeah, you right. Not listening at all. So it was one day we was out there on our break. We had like 15 minutes maybe. 15 minutes probably. And we're talking, we're chatting it up. Or he called me over from where my cousin at. We're sitting on the bench, we're talking. And we just flirted him. And then we go back to class. And then we're in class. He called me out of class. Y'all, he calls me out of class. Well, he tells us Jeremiah to tell my cousin. My cousin has Jeremiah's number because them two used to like be cool, I guess. And so he tells Jeremiah to tell me, or he tells Jeremiah to tell my cousin to tell me to go out into the hallway. So I asked to go to the bathroom. Mind you, we're girls. Like, we're looking at we weren't supposed to be on our phone, but she knew we was on our phone. We're getting in, looking at our phone, like, what's this? And so she was like, you sure you gotta go to the bathroom? And I was like, yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom. Can I go to the bathroom? She's like, okay, you can go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom, but I didn't have to go to the bathroom. So I go out to the hallway, and he's standing out there. And he's standing out there, and he goes, oh, what took you so long? Da, da, da. So we just standing out there talking. And at this time, the hall person that was supposed to be in there, out in the hallway, making sure like kids wasn't playing, they was in the class, wasn't out there. So that's why we standing out here just chit-chatting. And then he like, we talking and we giggling. I'm giggling. And then he like grabbed me. It's like, you should pick me up, y'all. And he puts me down because I'm like, you finna cause attention, you finna cause attention. Just chill, you finna cause attention. And then he kissed me, y'all. He kissed me. Y'all, he kissed me, bro. He kissed me. I was like, yeah. So down we back in class, I'm like all geek, because I'm like, oh, I like this boy, he's in high school, he's older, like he's mature, we finna get married, we finna have kids, like this is finna be my life. So fast forward, we started dating, and ironically we started talking the day that my grandmother died, if that makes sense. The day my grandma died, we had started talking. So, you know, we doing whatever. Fast forward, we talk during the summer. He was real respectful, like real respectful. Like he was like really nice. He was like, oh, is it okay if I call you to, like he was just real respectful. And he was in the 11th grade. I know it's a case. He was 16 though. We're gonna be 17. So yeah, we get fast forward. We get to August. Mind you, this happened in June. We get to August. Y'all, I'm geeked. Like I'm in high school. Like I'm dating this boy. Like I have a upperclassman. Like who you know coming into high school with an upperclassman boyfriend. Mind y'all, at the time, I thought that was a flex, but it's not a flex at all. It's not a flex at all. But yeah, I'm really geeked, and I need to lighten myself up a little bit. So I'm dead. I'm geeked. Like I'm real geek. And so then we have this. I bring it up. So let me just say that I bring it up. I initiated it. I don't know. Remember how we got onto this conversation of like virginity and like me losing my virginity and stuff. But I know I initiated it, and I remember that I lied, and I was like, and I don't know why I lied, but I was just like, yeah, I've seen one before. I kind of know, and it's not a lie though. At the time, I had been already seen one and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I seen one. I know what I'm doing. Da 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 da. But like, also like innocent. Like I don't know. I was just making it seem like I knew what I was talking about, and he knew I didn't know what I was talking about. He knew what it was, y'all. He knew what it was. And so I was like, I think you should. So I said that, and he was just like, mind you, because we was in love. He was just like, okay, like, all right. And I was like, okay. And he was like, well, just think about it. And I'm like, yeah. Like, come on. Like, I really feel you. We got a connection going on. Just go ahead and get it over with. Like, we finna spend the rest of our lives together. Mind you, we only known each other for like 4 months. No. Like 2.5 months. Yeah. I don't know what I was in a rush for. But I was in a rush to do something. So, then he was like, all right, bet. That's the go. That's the bet. We could do that. How we gonna plan this? Y'all, I was a sneaky child. I was very sneaky. And part of me regrets that. But I was very sneaky. And so I'm like, we could just do it at my house. Because I'm the oldest, and I was the only one in high school. And my folks, they didn't get off till later. So, I was like, yeah, we're gonna have like an hour, 2 hours till my sister got out of school and till my dad get home. So we got like an hour, 2 hours. We good. We Gucci. Y'all. We was not good in Gucci. But yeah, so I take the bus home, right? He was gonna have to come to my house. But how was he gonna do that? Because there was no way for him to get on the bus with me. Because they weren't gonna allow him on the bus. Because he had never rode that bus. And yeah, and we couldn't do it at his house. So I was just like, could we do mine? Mind you, I had cameras, and we still got cameras. At the time, we had cameras, so yeah, I was rebellious. I was just bold, like real disrespectful. So I was like, oh, we just walk home. So that day, I'm like nervous. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. And I'm like, oh, this like finna be the best thing ever. Like it's finna be on and popping, y'all. It's finna be on and popping. So, and it was very much so on and popping, but not in a good way. So we fast forward. We walk home. We walk to my house, and I was supposed to be on the bus. The bus rides by, and all my friends on the bus see me walking with this boy, and they're like. So I just like got nervous. And so then I get to my house. He come in. We're in my room. He sits down. I put my stuff down. He has a speaker. Because I don't know what it is with like Florida boys. but they like real weird. Like they'll have a speaker and they'll carry a speaker in their book bag and be playing music out their book bag. That's so weird to me. I didn't even put no concealer on my eye. Pause. So yeah, he had a speaker. So then he's like, oh, where's my hair? He's like, all right. It was hot that day. Like I had on shorts. Yeah, I had on shorts. That day. But it was hot. And so I'm like, well, I need to freshen up. I need to get myself together. So he's in my room. I give him the water. And I go in the bathroom and I go turn the shower on. So while the shower is running, I'm like, oh, this is perfect. Because I can call my cousin and my friend. I'm gonna call my cousin and my friend. And like, I'm finna tell them. Well, they already knew. But like, I'm finna just tell them like, oh, we made it. You know what I'm saying? So I call and they're like, girl, oh my God, you better not. My cousin, she like, you been wanting to do this. You want to do it so bad. Don't check it out. You better not check it out. So I'm like, yeah, I got this. I'm nervous. I got this. So then I get in the shower. I do a quick little bathe because I'm going to have to get in again anyways. So I take a bath. I get out. I come back here with the towel on. He sit on the bed. His feet was so stink. Y'all, his feet was so stink. Like, I don't know why I remember that, but his feet was so stink. So he sitting on the bed and he like, what you sitting over there for? Da da da. And so like, stop. So at this point I'm like really nervous. And you can tell I'm nervous. So he grabbed me, y'all, let me on the bed, we're kissing. And then like we just like bust out laughing. Cause like he was like really goofy and stuff. And like it was like I guess we were supposed to be serious. But I couldn't be serious because I was so nervous. And I have an issue, like I laugh when I'm nervous. So yeah, and he was like, you gotta stop laughing. I'm like, okay, cool. Then we start kissing again. And then like I get serious and I'm like real into it. And he start laughing. And so I'm like, bro, come on. And so I'm like, come on. And so we come on. He come on. And then he's like, all right, lay down. So I lay down. This looks bad. I lay down. He doing a little foreplay. And at the time I thought like that was the best ever. Like I was like, look at this. Like this is like, now I'm gonna be able to say like I got the best and the best. Y'all, looking back, 0 out of 10. For my first time, it was alright, but knowing what I know and what I experience now, 0 out of 10, y'all. But yeah, so then I done got it in my crease. Jesus, what am I doing? So then it's because I'm using this small mirror. Can't see. So then I'm like, all right, come on with it. And he's like, wait. Y'all, tell me why this man could not get hard. Like, this man could not get hard for nothing. Like, could not get hard whatsoever. So I'm like, I'm getting mad. Because, come on now, like, I'm risking my life for you to be doing this. I need to check the time, please. I gotta go. I'm risking my life, and you 5:25. We doing good on time. I'm risking my life, and you're not even like performing. Like you can't even perform. So he finally get hard, right? We're in missionary. He lay down. Could not put it in. And at the time, I feel like that was like my sign to like just not to just like if I would have know what I knew now, I probably would have just been like, okay, all right, it didn't work, it's fine, we won't ever try again. But nope, was being persistent. I hope I don't look like a clown in the end of this. I was being persistent, like I was just being grown. So I'm like, nope, keep going, keep trying. So you keep trying, and then he can't get it in, y'all. He can't get it in. He blindfolded me. Okay, I'm gonna have to look down for this one. He blindfolded me and like turned the music up real loud so I couldn't hear. And y'all, he went nuts. Like, I thought he was gonna like fist me. And it was like, cuz Mike had like, he had big hands. Like, he was 6 foot. Ooh, keep poking myself in the eye. He was like 6 foot. So, big boy, big hands. He, ooh, crying. He, like, his hands was huge. So, like, one finger felt like 2. And 2 felt like 4. And then, I'm like, I'm uncontrollably, like, I'm just, like, it's going nuts. Like, I'm no longer shy. I'm no longer nervous. Like, I'm just full blown out with it. Like, I'm making all the noise because I was scared to, like, make noise. I was scared to do all that. But at this point, I'm full blown, like, just enjoying myself. Then I hear kids outside. I'm like, why do I hear giggling down the street? Y'all, middle school got out already. Right across the street from my middle school that my sister goes to. So, yeah. Then I'm looking at the time and I'm like, when I first looked at the time, he should have left. Like, he should have left. When I had first looked at that time, whatever time it was, I'm already knowing he should have left. Yo, I promise it don't look, it only looks bad on camera. He should have left, but he didn't, because I was just like, no, keep going. So then, I hear a doorbell, and guess what? It's my doorbell, y'all. It's my doorbell. And guess who that is? My sister. When I tell y'all I was so scared for my life. Ooh, I was scared for my life. Because why is she home? Why did time go out so quick? Mind you, we had kind of low-key already got out of school. We had got out of school early. Like, when we got out of school, it was good. But because we had to walk, that's what, like, made it bad. Oh, yeah, I seen, oh, that looked cute. So my sister, and I had put the chain on the door because I was like, just in case somebody do come, that give me time to get them out. So chain was on the door. She opened the door because we both had house keys, and she's like, and I was naked too. She's like, Soraya, why is the chain on the door? Why is the chain on the door? And so I was like, intruders. And she was like, be for real, open the door. And so I was like, all right, if it open the door. So I'm telling him to hide, and he ain't hiding. He was like, bro, it's your sister, bro. It's just your sister, bro. And so I'm like, no, bro, get in the closet. So he gets in my closet, mind y'all, that closet, you're 6 foot, you play football at some point, maybe 200 some pounds. You're not getting in that closet. I'm like 135 and I can barely get in that closet. If there was an intruder, I would die because I can barely get in that closet. So he's in the closet. And so I opened the door and she instantly came in and was like, that's weird. And so I'm like, I'm trying to I'm trying to like play it off or whatever. And so then she was like, what's that smell? And I was like, what smell? And she was like, that smell. Like, it smells like sweat, like musk. Y'all know what she was smelling? My guilty conscience and sex. That's what she smelled. That's what she smelled. That's what she was smelling. Do I look like a bird with these on? What's that smell? And so, yeah, she was smelling. Y'all know what she was smelling. She did. She ain't know at the time too. So then she's like, oh, and you got a robe on? Why you got a robe on? Cause she ain't no clothes on her. And she was like, Zariah, why aren't you let me? Cause then I had blocked like my room door cause she kept trying to come in my room. And then she came in and she's like, whose shoes are those? And then she's like, Zariah, don't tell me you. And I was like, what are you talking about, girl? My job, I'm trying to play stupid. And then he just came out of the closet. And she was like, Zariah Nicole Dort. That's my government job. She said the government. She was like, I know you ain't do what I think that you're doing. Mind you, babe, I ain't get to do it. And she was like, are you crazy? Y'all, I was crazy because I would never pull nothing like that now. And I was like, she was like, you need to get out of here for your dad sees. And so then like panic started to set in because my dad got home. My dad gets home right after my sister, like a couple minutes. And so like I just like started like thinking about the fact that this boy was gonna be stuck in my closet until the next day. But knowing him, he probably was just gonna be like, nope, I'm just gonna walk out because I gotta get home, da-da-da-da. So he get his stuff, he go, and he walk out, and the kid, one of Layla's friends, and these other kids was walking, they was like, because they said I had still had my robe on, and they was like, oh, Zariah had company, oh, Zariah, you had a boy over. His name is Meech, I'm gonna use his real name. And so he was like, yelled down the street and was like, you let him dance you. My job, he didn't. Because remember, he couldn't get in. So, yeah, that's what happened that day. And then the next week, he broke up with me. He lied and said that he was moving. And that he didn't do, well, I knew he didn't do long distance, but like he lied and said he was moving. And he was never moving. And yeah, he broke up with me. And I was so heartbroken. That's be another story time. But yeah, I was so heartbroken. So, fast forward the next year. Was it the next year? Yeah. I think it was the next year. Or a couple months after that. I like officially lose it. So he come back over here. We wasn't together at the time, I don't think. Or no, we was. Pausing. For the next year, I'm sorry. Oh, and I like to mention that when I had went to the bathroom after that, I did have some bleeding. Let me mention that. So, yeah. But it wasn't like, yeah. It was there, but it wasn't at the same time. So, and it wasn't my period either. So that next time we like do it, we what do you call it? How do I? We have a in-person encounter, I should say. That wasn't at school. We come back to my house, same thing, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like I want to officially we was at this point it was no rush, no, well, it wasn't awkward. I should say. It wasn't awkward at this point because we just knew it was what came down to business. And at that point, I don't know why. And if I could ask my younger self, I would ask. But I don't know why I was sick of just having it. Like, I feel like that having it is so special because it's like, I don't know. So we try missionary. Again, didn't work. Y'all, I'm a soldier. You know why? Because the way it happened, like, I'm strong. I just want y'all to know that. I'm strong. So he was like, you know what? Bend over at the edge of the bed. Let me try this way. And I was like, all right. I'm like, go slow. Like, you need to go slow. Y'all, when I tell you it was today, y'all, I was like, y'all, I thought I was dying. Like, y'all thought I was moaning uncontrollably. Then, this point, I was like, after that day, I just looked at life differently. Like, it was crazy. And so he just going. And he telling me, he's like, hush, like, you being too loud, quiet down, hush. And so I'm like, okay. And then I was still going, and I'm like, oh my, bruh. I'm like, oh my gosh. Slow down. So then my sister comes home, right? I don't know why. She always coming home. So then I tell him to go out side. Because at this point I was wanting to finish, but we couldn't. So I tell him to go out in the backyard. And so we're out in the backyard. And we're on the side of the house because we still had cameras in the back too. So we couldn't like directly be in the, like, sit on the patio and stuff. So we sitting on the side of the house. I done brought a chair out there, some chairs, 2 chairs out there. And so we're just talking. I'm like sitting on his lap, and he's just like, just making me feel so much better about it, you know? And yeah, I was crazy about Michael, whatever name I gave him. Yeah, I was so crazy about that boy. Yeah, I was so crazy about that boy. And then, like, randomly, he just, like, started getting weird. And then, like, we broke up and never got back together. So, yeah. That's what happened. Y'all, I have so many more stories. I used to be a bad kid. I used to be a bad kid. But I'm a good child now. Or at least I try to be. I don't be trying to be with all that. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. It was hard. Like, being sneaky and, like, having to make sure your plan lined up right. Like, it was hard. Like, I had to, like, the amount of detail that went into that, you would call me crazy. Like, every second had to be accounted for, which at the time seemed necessary, but looking back, y'all, it was dumb. I could have been doing something else, something more valuable, something that wasn't going to be causing me, like, issues with, like, how I see myself and my body and stuff. But, you know, you learn. And I definitely learned. To answer some questions, do I regret it? No and yes. I feel like the timing was like really wrong. I was like 14. Like I didn't know nothing. Like I didn't know nothing. Like I didn't know nothing about love. Y'all thought I was in love. That's pretty much it. I don't know. I think that how I behaved, because that was just the start of it. Like that incident literally was like one event that was like caused everything else in my life. That right there was like my downfall. That right there was like my downfall. Like that one incident like put me in so much. Y'all don't even know. Well, y'all finna know, because y'all like these story times. And I guess we'll keep going. This is the makeup look. Just something simple. Nothing too much. And don't comment about my lazy eye. But nothing too much. Just a little something. I gave myself a little haircut today. So that's how we looking. About to get dressed. And then I'm gonna come back to y'all with the results. Okay, if you came this far, drop a heart for me. A red heart. If you came this far. This is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more story times, vlogs, events, all that I have on the way. What I was gonna say. So yeah, like in my intro, I said specializing in progression, not perfection. Just whatever time it is that you're watching this, just remember you are loved. Everything is gonna be okay. And don't so much blame yourself for your past, because you still have the future to make it up. Take it from me. But yeah, this is the fit. This is the makeup look.
Trapping around the world, over the phone dropping tears. I get more vulnerable.